What's up, warriors? Welcome to another Bitcoin price update. As you can see, yesterday I was telling you guys we were around this section, okay, and I told you if we lose these levels here, we most likely are gonna start coming back down. And exactly as predicted, we did come down, okay. We did form this wick here, liquidity wick, and then all of a sudden we did try to come back up to the daily value area high, and they're getting rejected. And now we are dancing around this previous month value area high and the weekly low, okay. Also, as you can see, we did lose the Fibonacci fee span at zero point 0.5 right here. And once you lose that, most likely you will come down to the next feed span, as you can see, to the 0.618. And we also lost that one as well. Okay, the next one is the 0.75. And that is around, well, it depends, right, when it lands here. So it can be anywhere around here, so that can be around that 42,000 area. It just depends when he arrives there, right? But right now, as you can see, we do have this weekly low here, and we do have the previous month value area high that is acting as support. But in my opinion, that's not strong support. Okay, so the next levels from there, as you can see, if you look to the left, right, you can start seeing that you have these sections here. Okay, this one already was taken out. Okay, this section here, this was a little range that we did fill right now. Okay, so in reality that's not support anymore. Then you have this next section around here. Okay, and that's from around that 43,000 to around that 42,000 to 41,800 or so. Okay, so if we do get to this level, as you can see, there is a single print here, right? If we do fill that, then we are going to be coming back down to around the 43,000 section, and if we get accepted into this section, then we're going to start dancing around here for a while until we're able to either go up or go down from there. Okay, and if we do lose this section as well, you also have this other single print here. Oh, 1 second. All right, so we also have this single print right here, okay, that we might end up filling up. And from here, you can go down to around that 41,500 to around that 40,500 section. Okay. Now, the another great support that I see, okay, it is around that, still around that 39,000 to 40,000 section. If we do get accepted into all of this, I could see us having at least somewhat of a bounce around that 39,000 to 40,000 zone. If we're able to bounce from there, then we can see another bounce up to maybe the 45 to the 50,000 section. Okay, but if not, then of course, as you can see, it's just going down from there, right? This is why you have to be really, really careful when you're trading. You need to understand that when you're going long or short, you should have your invalidation zone where you put your stop loss. Because if you don't, let's say an example, if you would have gone long here, right, you would have had a profitable trade. But if you did not remove your stop loss to break even or take some profits, or you didn't take any type of profit, and you had your stop loss around here, well, you would have got stopped out, right? You would have been a loss, even though you would have made, somewhat of a money here around, I'll say $1,000 or so. Okay, so from there, you would have to transfer, and position yourself to go short. Boom, right? Because if you still would have been long and you did not have a stop loss, well, you would have been in a massive loss right now, right? So sometimes it's better to take that, $100 to $1,000 loss right away. Depends on what your size is, right, in trading, and just take that loss and then wait and reset and see what's happening again, instead of being on a couple $1,000 loss and hoping that the market might continue going back up or going back down. It depends, if you're going long or short, right? But This is what's giving you basically a warning here. As you can see, we came up, was not able to go higher from there. Then we tried again, was not able to go higher from there. Then we tried again, we were not able to take these highs. Then again, we were not able to take these highs. So it did give you multiple warnings that we're going down, right? Again here and again here, right? So once you start seeing this is why it's so critical that you understand what market structure is. Because once you understand that, then you understand, say, wait a minute, we're in a downtrend right now. What you should be looking for is shorts, not longs. If you're going to take longs, quick longs, boom, get out, take your profit and move on, right? But when you're seeing that the market's moving down, your mind should be, okay, let me take more aggressively on the shorts. And if you're doing longs, quick longs. And if the market's going up, you more aggressive on going longs and quick shorts, right? This is why in the last few videos I told you guys I stopped my bots because I see that the market is moving down and I don't want to have a lot of money in there while it's buying and selling at every single second, but then the market's just moving down. I want to wait until we find a good support section. Once we see that and then starts moving back up again, I'm gonna restart the bots because I do trade, with my bots around 100,000 to $500,000. So I need to make sure that I have my capital protected at all times. There is people that teach, don't worry about it, just let them run. Okay, that's fine. But if you come out of range and you have, $250,000 in that bot, and all of a sudden you're at a big loss because you're waiting and hoping that the market goes back up, well, no, I'm sorry. I don't do those things, okay? I need to make sure that rule number one is always protect your capital, okay? This is why it's critical that you understand the market structure and that you have your stop losses in place at all times. Once I find that there is a nice support there and we start to bounce up, then I will start the bots again. And this is one of the things that a lot of my clients will get in our programs. Okay, understand what is happening in the markets. I will be doing the research for them and I'll be giving it to them every single week. Okay, now so from there, right now what we need to do is make sure that we're able to hold this section here. Okay, but it doesn't seem like we are. Okay, it's not really strong support. Okay, if this loses, the next one is basically around this Fibonacci fee span, which is the 0.75. All right, and around there it just depends when it lands at what time, but it'll be around that 42,200 to around 41,800 or so, and we might get a nice bounce up from there again to try to retest the 0.618 Fibonacci. Okay, is it gonna happen? I don't know, but at least this is what you can have already a game plan of, like, okay, if we come here and we start getting the bounce, maybe this will be the next section where you can either get out of your trade, your long trade, and look for a short again, or we might not even make it there. Make sure that you always take profits along the way and remove your stop loss from a loss to a break even with maybe fees and stuff like that. All right, so just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up. I did tell you guys yesterday and the day before, like, hey, the market's starting to look like we're going down. Protect yourself. Make sure that you're not just taking longs just to take longs. Make sure that you have your stop losses in place. You can even go back to my video yesterday. I told you most likely we're going to go down from here. All right, so just remember, if you're not a subscriber, to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment below, and I'll respond to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember rule number one, always protect your capital. And remember rule number two, if you do not have a trading plan, do not trade. Okay? Have a bullish and bearish scenarios at all times and always protect your capital. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, let the profits come to you.